Hello everyone! This is Teacher Melicine and join me as I share to you the story of a girl who turned the bad thoughts into the good ones. Sticky Brains by Dr. Nicole Libin, illustrated by Cam Marsolier. Arya was feeling bad, really bad. She didn't feel like playing at all, even though her best friend Sarah had come over.
What's wrong, Arya? Asked Zara. This was the worst week ever. Everything was awful.
Wow, Zara said. What happened?
Arya started to explain, getting madder and madder as she talked. She felt like her head was going to burst. On Monday, I broke my new laces. On Tuesday, I fell off my bike. On Wednesday, I made a mess of my favorite shirt. On Thursday, I brought my new race car in for show and tell. But Max had the same car and he showed everyone before I got to. On Friday, my mom worked late, so I had to stay at school for an extra hour. My whole week was bad. Zara looked puzzled. Wait, I was with you for most of that. You broke your laces on Monday, but you also got new shoes with lightning bolts on them. You fell off your bike on Tuesday because you were trying to ride with no hands. And you did it! You dropped your ice cream on your shirt on Wednesday, but your dad said you could clean it. On Thursday, you and Max were playing together with your cars all recess. Even the big kids watched. And I thought your mom worked late Friday so she could take you camping over the weekend. See? The week wasn't all bad. Yeah, I guess. I have to go in now. See you later. Arya was feeling confused. She went into the house and found her mom. Mom, I think there's something wrong with me. I only remember the bad stuff that happens. It makes me feel like I'm bad too. Her mom gave her a hug. Oh, sweetheart, that sounds very frustrating. And can I tell you a secret? Sure, I sometimes feel that way too. Really? Yes. So does your dad. Almost everyone feels like that some of the time. Her mom started to explain. A long time ago, people really needed to watch out for scary things. If they didn't notice a mean tiger, they could be in danger. But if they missed the good stuff, like a juicy orange or a beautiful sunset, they would still be okay. So our brains learn to focus on the bad stuff because that's what helps us stay safe. But bad thoughts are like glue. They stick to us, even if we don't want them to. This can make us feel like everything is bad or even that we're bad too. So, bad thoughts are stickier than good ones? Asked Arya. Yes, replied her mom. The stuff we think is bad, scary, or sad is really sticky. Our brains see it more and remember it longer. So it's not just you who sees the bad more than the good. Everyone gets stuck sometimes. Well, I don't want to be stuck, yelled Arya. Her mom smiled. But there's really good news too. First, we don't have to get mad at ourselves if we feel sad or if we get stuck on the bad stuff. And we can do something about it. We can actually change our brains to let go of the bad and see more of the good. The more we practice, the stronger our brains will be. Do you remember when you were just learning to ride your bike? Arya nodded. It was really hard at first. I fell a bunch of times. But the more you did it, the easier it got, right? Arya nodded again. Yeah, I'm awesome at it now. Our brains work the same way. They get good at what they practice. So, we can change our brains to see bad things in a new way? Yes, her mom replied. Instead of getting stuck, we can choose what we want to notice. Arya started to think about this. If I practice, it would help me to see that things aren't all bad. My brain was showing me only part of the picture. Her mom smiled again. Right. And we can teach our brains to see more of the good stuff more of the time. Why don't we try it right now? When something good happens, let's help the feeling stick. First, we can take a few deep breaths. Now, let's find something that makes us feel good. It can be something big like a beautiful rainbow, or getting a birthday present, or even something small like a cool sip of water. Let's pay attention to how the good things make us feel inside. Then we can soak in the good feelings. Wow! Said Arya. It's pretty easy to change my brain. So remember, even when everything feels awful, you can train your brain to stick less to the bad and notice more of the good. You just need to practice it until it sticks. The next week, Arya and Sarah were walking to school. All of a sudden, Arya tripped and fell. Uh-oh, said Zara. Is this another horrible week? Arya felt her face getting hot. She started to get mad. Then she remembered her brain-changing powers. She took a deep breath and decided to feel the warm sun on her face. It worked! She felt better. Well, I got in trouble for not cleaning my room. I lost my pony sunglasses, and my unicorn shirt ripped, she said. But I also got to play outside, climb trees, and help my dad bake breads. Then she smiled and thought to herself, I wonder how I will change my brain next week. And now, reflect on yourself by answering the following questions. First, think of something that you don't like. Can you think of it in a different way? How? Second, what was the last time you had a bad day or felt bad about something? How might you use the tips in this story to turn those feelings into better ones? Don't forget to share your answer to your classmates and teacher. Good luck!